How's it, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Let's go through Tour de France 2026 Stage 13 preview. Not quite the crosswind carnage I was expecting. Instead, it was rain and repeated attacks from Lidl-Trek that tried to blow the Stage 12 apart. It still came back together for a bunch sprint, and Tim Merlier survived the chaos to take his third win of this tour. No such drama expected today though. Stage 13 is the longest of the entire race, and it's built for a breakaway from kilometer zero. Quick one before we dive in. If you're following along the whole tour with me this year, please give me a like and a subscribe so you don't miss a stage. Right, let's break it down. The route. This is the only stage of the whole tour past 200 kilometers, 205.8 kilometers from Dole to Belfort, with around 2,400 meters of climbing, and is genuinely backloaded. The first 150 kilometers are just rolling roads through the Jura and past the Besançon, with nothing to trouble anyone. Then the real stage begins. First comes the Col d'Escroc, 5.4 kilometers at 4.9%, before the road drops into the Moselle Valley for the climb of the day, the Ballon d'Alsace. This is genuinely historic ground. It was the very first real mountain the tour ever climbed, back in 1905, at over 9 kilometers and just 7%. After the summit, it's a long, fast descent toward Belfort, but there's a small final sting, an 800-meter ramp at 8% inside the last 5 kilometers right before the finish. So why this stage matters? With 150 flat kilometers before anything really happens, no sprint team is going to bother controlling a stage this long, which means the breakaway should get a real chance to fight it out for a win. And in that, the route passes straight through Mélisey, hometown of French favorite Thibaut Pinot, who's hosting his own fan event there this week. And you've got all the ingredients for one of those classic emotional French breakaways days. For the GC riders, this is mostly about staying safe and saving energy, but a wet forecast and a fast technical descent of the Ballon d'Alsace into a steep late ramp is exactly the kind of finish where a crash or a badly timed effort can cost someone real time, even on a day they weren't expecting to lose anything. What to watch out for? Watch how the breakaway forms in the opening kilometers. On a 200 plus kilometer day, getting into the right move early can be worth the whole stage. And keep an eye on that descent of the Ballon d'Alsace, if the roads are wet. Combined with a steep ramp at the finish, this is a day where legs matter less than nerves in the closing kilometers. So that's stage 13. The longest day of the tour, historic climbing, and a genuine shot for the breakaway. After the chaos of the last two sprint days, this feels like the calm before the Vosges storm, still to come. I'll be back with stage 14 preview once the dust settles in Belfort. Look pro, ride slow. See you for stage 14. Cheers.